I am pleased to introduce to you the Cerabyte Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor. This is the mobile portion of an integrated mobile and cloud neuromentoring platform. The Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor is a neuroscience-based technology that gives users the experience of having a great real-time mentor. Because it is a technology, it can mentor any role that would benefit from having a mentor, anytime, anywhere in the world, even if there are thousands of people to mentor. When might you use the Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor? As I mentioned before, it's any situation that would benefit from having a great mentor. This includes things like driving the adoption of new technology, developing new attitudes and skills in response to market changes, building up your leadership capability by senior and middle managers, and any other situation where having a great mentor would be beneficial to the person and to the organization. The Sofia NeuroMentor platform and process has two parts. First, you create a model of excellence, an image of what it means to be extraordinary in a role or function. This is done through the cloud. Secondly, you use the phones, the mobile portion, to drive engagement, application, and provide real-time support as people apply that model of excellence to the real world. We're going to focus in first on how you build the model of excellence. We have spent many years studying how great mentors organize their expertise. These great mentors organize their expertise into 4 domains, and regardless of the industry, regardless of the role, these domains occur in the same way. So we were able to design interview questions in Sofia that ask the experts about these questions. The first domain is about their purpose. Why is this so important? Why is this so valuable for others? When they answer, they release endorphins and dopamine, which makes them feel great about the process. The second domain is about how to be organized for a path to success. We call that the path to mastery. When mentors think about a path to mastery, they visualize people they have mentored in the past and how they structure that experience. Basically, the big picture view of how they're going to guide somebody to become an expert. The picturing stimulates oxytocin and serotonin, which are the neurochemicals of group success. In addition, these great mentors then go on and define mastery. They say very specific things like, you're going to encounter a difficult situation like this one, and here is how you handle it. Here's how you balance conflicting factors. These are the organic, naturalistic tips that great mentors provide people to be successful. Finally, they drive their people, their mentees, to be actionable. They say things, now try this, and ask people to go apply it in a practical, realistic way, and then say, come back and talk to me about it. These questions are so precise and so focused that an expert can build out the content in as little as 2 to 4 hours. Once you have created a robust model of excellence, you can use the Sofia NeuroMentor to guide people into becoming highly motivated and engaged, to apply that expertise to the real world, and to support them as they're going through often challenging times. We're going to now focus in on how the Sofia NeuroMentor supports that effort. The Sofia NeuroMentor uses the same cues as great mentors use to guide the people they're mentoring to understand the model of excellence and apply it in the messy real world. The first thing the NeuroMentor does is guide the user to develop and commit to a compelling purpose for being great in a role. The NeuroMentor uses the rich language from the expert's purpose statement to stimulate a generation effect about the compelling purpose. A generation effect is when the user processes that expert language into personal images about their own purpose. As an example, think about a great novel that you have read and that you could picture the people in the novel and picture the scenes in the novel. When you do that picturing, you are experiencing the generation effect because you are creating those images yourself. When the users read and interact with that expert language, they create their own purpose. Because it's their own, it is far more motivating and produces a much more intense behavior and engagement. Once the user is motivated, the NeuroMentor uses the expert's tips and actions to guide the user to apply the model of excellence to that messy real world, producing both rapid learning and far more tangible results. In addition, in the same way that great mentors guide people, they are mentoring to collaborate with their peers. The NeuroMentor provides opportunities for social sharing that promote group success and group motivation. And finally, great mentors provide real-time support, particularly for people who are facing challenging situations. The Sofia NeuroMentor has a real-time lookup capability that provides the same type of reflective pause as happens if the user were to take a few seconds to chat with the human mentor. This very short reflective pause gives users a few moments to reset in the midst of pressures, and that reset leads to more sophisticated attitudes and behaviors. We are now going to show you Sofia Mobile. Sofia comes on Android phones, and we're going to be looking at my Android phone, and it works equally well on iPhones. You begin by tapping on the Sofia icon, and it brings you into the system, and that's what we're going to show you next. When you tap on the icon on your phone, it brings you to a list of projects. These are initiatives you're currently working on. If you want to work on other initiatives, you can tap on Library, and that will bring you to other options. Right now, we're going to tap on Transformational Leadership as an example, and it brings you to the purpose statement created by those experts as they were building the model of excellence. As the user reads this, they start to envision themselves being this great leader as well, and it is the generation effect where they are visualizing their own capabilities. In order to extend the generation effect, you tap on the icons at the bottom and record your own vision of what this is. I tap on the input box. I now have a choice of inputting with my keyboard or with the microphone. I'm going to tap on the microphone just to illustrate how this works. Courage is critical for being a transformational leader, period. I have to make the hard decisions even when there's lots of uncertainty, period. I have to help everyone else be committed even when it makes them uncomfortable, period. In just a matter of moments, I captured my thoughts, my generated thoughts about what it means to be a great transformational leader. And because these are my thoughts generated so quickly in real time, I become highly motivated, highly committed to achieving those thoughts. I click on the green check at the top to save it to the cloud, and it is now available for further work. Great mentors guide the people they are mentoring to practical application of the model of excellence. The Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor supports this practical application by providing the user with the expert's tips and suggested actions. Let's look at the tips. The tips are the specific guidance an expert provides on how to handle a wide variety of complex situations, such as conflicting priorities, considerable uncertainty, and time pressures. The user reads the tips and writes their thoughts, once again internalizing the expertise through the generation effect. In the actions, the user applies the expert knowledge in a variety of ways to the messy real world. Doing something creates learning and drives progress. After the user has done an action, they process their experience into a recorded learning. The first action here is about understanding what motivates people, a critical factor in great leadership. The user does the action and records their learning. I will now show you how this works. My purpose is to improve our customer experience, period. I work hard to make sure my team shares this purpose, period. In a matter of seconds, I have extended the generation effect to a practical application. As I do more actions, there is cumulative impact with each action and learning building on earlier work. Eventually, I achieve 90 to 98% alignment with the model of excellence. Sofia Mobile also provides social support for people being mentored. You get to the social support by tapping on the three buttons to the right, and it brings up a screen that says View Others' Learnings. You tap on View Others' Learnings, and you can see what other people have recorded about this same topic. This has the effect of stretching your generation effect because it gives you some new ideas, providing you emotional support because you're connecting with other people, and also starting to introduce the idea of a reflective pause because as you read other people's perspectives, it causes you to step back just a little bit and think about what you're doing. And all of that occurs within seconds as well. Great mentors provide real-time support to the people they're mentoring. Sofia Mobile provides similar support through its real-time lookup capability. At any time, a Sofia Mobile user can pull out their phone, tap on the relevant project, and look at tips and actions. Looking at the tips for even as little as 3 to 5 seconds causes a short reflective pause that creates a mental and emotional reset. Looking at actions extends the reflective pause to better focus on what the user wants to accomplish. The real-time lookup takes just seconds, but the reflective pause it generates directly improves people's performance. As you can see, the Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor is very easy to use. Because it is so easy to use, an organization can launch it and support it in a variety of ways, aligning launch and support to what best fits your organization's situation. For launches, Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor can be used in a completely individual, self-directed way with one person learning to use it by themselves. If you want to provide more social support during launch, you can do a webinar where you can have 5 people or 500 people, or you can do on-site launches for, again, a small group or a large group. You can choose the configuration that best fits your needs. Similarly, Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor is very easy to support. You can have one-to-one support with a manager sitting with the user, or you can have various types of group biweekly check-ins or less frequent or more frequent check-ins, again, whatever best fits your situation. Finally, the Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor provides transparency into not just how the users are progressing, but how their performance is actually improving. Management always wants to know how people are doing and if a program is making a difference in their performance. The Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor uploads progress tracking and the recorded learnings into the cloud. Your management team can get a variety of dashboards that give real-time insight into performance improvement. That's not just activity tracking, but whether people are actually doing a better job with their work, which is what everybody wants to know. Is it worth doing? The Sofia Mobile NeuroMentor and cloud platform will give you that information in real time. We love talking about people who are working on mentoring programs or trying to build programs where they can improve employee performance by providing them with a great mentor, and we love talking about the technology to do that. So if you're working on a program that would benefit from giving everybody a great mentor, even if it's 5 people or 500 people, we would love to talk with you about what you are doing and maybe how we could partner. If you'd like more information about a program and see a more complete demo, please contact us. Your contact is Rick Gerbavac, spelled G-R-B-A-V-A-C. Again, Rick Gerbavac, G-R-B-A-V-A-C, at 503-330-2461. Again, 503-330-2461. His email is rick.gerbavac@cerebyte.com. We look forward to hearing from you.